Hey history fans, ever heard of a knight who was so good at surviving, he practically invented the clutch play of the medieval era? We're not talking about some fictional hero from a movie, but a real-life legend named Sir Marmaduke de Thweng. This guy survived one of the bloodiest battles in English history by pulling off a miracle escape, and then, years later, walked right up to the enemy king who destroyed his army and lived to tell the tale. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary life of Sir Marmaduke de Thweng, a knight who proved that honor and courage could be even more powerful than a sword. Born around 1256, his family's home base was Kilton Castle in Yorkshire, a formidable stone fortress rebuilt in the late 12th century. It was here, surrounded by the rugged beauty of the North Yorkshire coast, that young Marmaduke learned the arts of warfare and diplomacy that would define his future. His formal military career kicked off in 1295, when he fought alongside King Edward I in the Gascon campaign against France. This conflict was his first taste of international warfare, where he learned about siege warfare and naval battles, skills that would be crucial for what was to come. Now, get ready for the story that made him a legend, the Battle of Stirling Bridge on September 11th, 1297. The English army, commanded by Marmaduke and Sir Hugh de Cressingham, was trying to cross a narrow wooden bridge over the River Forth. The bridge was so narrow, only 2 horsemen could cross side by side, a tactical nightmare. The Scottish leaders, William Wallace and Andrew Moray, waited patiently for the English to funnel over. As hundreds of English soldiers crossed, the Scots, using deadly spear formations called schiltrons, attacked with perfect timing. They cut off the bridge, trapping the English vanguard in the low, muddy ground. What followed was a massacre. Over 100 English knights and thousands of infantry were trapped, their heavy cavalry rendered useless in the boggy terrain. It was pure chaos and death. But in the middle of this slaughter, Sir Marmaduke de Thweng did the impossible. He fought his way back across the bridge with some of his men, becoming the only knight from that trapped vanguard to survive the battle. It was a feat of incredible bravery and skill, and it earned him a reputation that would last for centuries. King Edward I rewarded Marmaduke's heroics by making him joint castellan of Stirling Castle, but his luck quickly soured. The Scots, fresh off their victory, laid siege to the undermanned castle and starved it into submission. Marmaduke and his co-commander became the first documented captives held at the ancient Dumbarton Castle. It must have been a tough period of imprisonment for a man accustomed to command. After his release, likely through a prisoner exchange, Marmaduke's service was formally recognized in 1307 when he was summoned to Parliament, officially becoming Baron Thweng. This wasn't just a personal win, it was a major acknowledgement of his family's growing importance and came with the responsibility of providing military service to the king. His lands were now vast, including ancestral holdings and new properties from his wife, Isabel de Ros. Marmaduke's final great test came at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314. As part of Edward II's massive invasion force, he witnessed the total collapse of the English army at the hands of Robert the Bruce. Most nobles fled in a panic, but not Marmaduke. In an act that defined his chivalric honor, he chose a different path. Instead of running, he wandered the chaotic battlefield specifically to find Robert the Bruce. He was only willing to surrender to the victorious king himself. This gesture was a powerful statement of his honor, transcending national loyalties, and Bruce's response was just as remarkable. He recognized Sir Marmaduke, released him without a ransom, and even entertained him at a victory banquet. This mutual respect between two enemies showed the highest ideals of medieval chivalry in action. Sir Marmaduke de Thweng died on September 28, 1322, around the age of 66. He was buried in Guisborough Priory, a final resting place that reflected his noble status and his family's long ties to the area. His coat of arms, featuring 3 green popinjays or parrots, was as distinctive and memorable as his life. His story is a testament to the fact that a knight's legacy wasn't just about winning battles. It was about courage under pressure, the ability to escape certain death, and an unwavering commitment to a code of honor, even in defeat. Sir Marmaduke de Thweng, the knight who cheated death twice and earned the respect of his greatest enemy, truly embodied the complex and dramatic spirit of medieval chivalry. What do you think was the most impressive part of Sir Marmaduke's story? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to hear more tales of incredible historical figures, make sure to like and subscribe.